Shalom, shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai by Shemakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Peace and blessing to you brothers pushing this truth throughout the four wind. This video is going to basically go into letting Yahweh Bashem Yahushai fight your battles for you. Letting Yahweh Bashem Yahushai fight your battles for you. Now, that's easier said than done living in this flesh. That's when you have to understand knowing how to yield yourself to the Spirit, and it's more to the scriptures than just knowing them. It's applying them to everyday life, but what brought this on was on the job. I kind of was going through something, and I was seeing the unjust treatment, and it just really it taught me something, understanding that you're in captivity, knowing that these things must happen, but also understanding letting Yahweh Bashem Yahushai fight for you, and it always takes a turn when you trust in the Lord. Okay. So this is Exodus 14 and 13. Fear ye not, stand still, and see the salvation of the Lord. The Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace. These are just more than words. Hold your peace. Stand and watch the Lord. Watch his power. Just watch how he does things that blows your mind when you just think that the enemy or the other person or people think they're going to get over you. Let the Lord fight for you. Okay. And of course it goes in the Most High parted the Red Sea and destroyed Pharaoh's army while Israel stood still. So understanding that you have to really be in tune with the Spirit and let it fight for you. In this flesh, you automatically want revenge. Everything is, I want revenge. I want to see them pay. I don't want no one getting the upper hand on me. And another thing, in that moment when I was getting treated this way, my mind sent me right to Yahushua being crucified. And I'm talking about, it sent me there, and I was just like, man, so the shame, and the feeling of like, wow, and knowing that he was the son of Yahweh. He could have called a gazillion angels, and what happened? He was being fought for. Okay. Deuteronomy 1 and 30. The Lord, your God, which goeth before you, he shall fight for you. He's going to go before your problem and what you're going through, and he's going to fight for you. He's going to stand and let it be known that this is not your battle. Okay. Of course, it has a little side notes. The Lord your God, which goeth before you, he shall fight for you. Moses reminded Israel that God himself would go before them in battle. And he did that. Parting the Red Sea, killing the enemies off, because there was no might in their hands. So we have to understand this is what we need to be doing today, letting the Lord fight those battles. Because when we get carnal, we end up losing. We're not fighting a carnal battle here. Okay. Deuteronomy 20 and 4. For the Lord your God, he is he that goeth with you to fight for you against your enemies to save you. It don't get more clear than that. He's going to go before the enemies. The vengeance is mine, thus saith the Lord. So we have to apply these scriptures as hard as it may be. And sometimes it really, because we hate for people to get the advantage of us, and we truly know who they are on this side. The basis of man. We truly know who they are. So in our minds, we understand y'all really ain't nothing. You know, y'all really ain't nothing. But we can't apply that in the physical. Okay? We have to let the spiritual battle be fought spiritually. All right? Joshua 10 and 11 through 14. God rained large hailstones on the Amorites, killing more enemies than Israel's sword did. God also caused the sun to stand still until Israel won the battle. Now you tell me that ain't powerful. And that's not someone fighting for their people, defying time, holding the sun still until they won. Stopping time. You mean to tell me that this is the God, the creator that we serve? He has this type of power? That's exactly what I'm saying. And it's only for us. And then when you break it down, it's only for the elect. Okay? So, understanding this, we should happily let him fight for us. Even though sometimes it's flesh, you have to put it in subjection. That's why fasting is important. Okay? 2 Chronicles 20 and 15. Be not afraid, for the battle is not yours, but God's. Ye shall not need to fight in this battle. Set yourselves, stand ye still, and see the salvation of the Lord. King Jehoshaphat's army praised God, and God caused their enemies to destroy one another. I love this story. But that's something though. Trusting in the Lord, and what happens? He got them killing each other, destroying each other. 1 Samuel 17 and 47. This battle is the Lord's, and he will give you into our hands. David declared this before defeating Goliath. You just so happen to think that the sling and all of that, that rock just so happened to hit him right in the middle of his forehead, and you think that just happened by coincidence? No, that was trusting in the Lord to fight that battle. Okay. Isaiah 37 and 36. One angel of the Lord struck down 185,000 Assyrian soldiers, delivering Jerusalem without Judah fighting. Didn't even have to fight. Judges 7:19 through 22. God used Gideon's 300 men. Inside joke. 300 men with trumpets and torches, causing the Midianites to panic and fight each other. There's another one. You see that? Fighting each other. Exodus 23 and 22. I will be an enemy unto thine enemies, and an adversary unto thine adversaries. That's amazing. Your friends, I'm going to be their friends. Your enemies, I'm going to be their enemies. To hear that and to know that that's coming from the creator of all things is amazing. Psalms 35 and 1. Plead my cause, O Lord, with them that strive with me. Fight against them that fight against me. Fight my battle for me. But you got to trust him to do it. Be still. Psalms 46 and 10. Be still and know that I am God. Okay, Nehemiah 4 and 20. Our God shall fight for us. So I pray that this was edifying, but always understand that we have to trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai when it comes to everything in this place. You can't fight what you can't see. So this spiritual battle, this is how it's fought, by trusting in the Lord. You know, Even though we live in this physical, and I'm not saying this is a cakewalk, but you have to have your spirit in check. You have to have control over your mind, and that comes with listening, understanding, self-control. Okay? With that, I want to say shalom.